Hi, boys and girls. Our next book of the day is Jabari Jumps, one of my favorites. Here we go. Jabari Jumps, written by Gaia Cornwall. And it's dedicated to Larkin, who is already a great jumper, and to her big brother, Rowan, who uses his bravery every day. Okay, so what you notice right away in this very first sentence, boys and girls, are these little things called quotation marks. So the beginning of this story starts right away with a character talking. I love that. So here we go. Jabari jumps. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary. But Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Two of my favorite things on this page is we just read a little spot of confidence. And so listen to his words. Look at that self-talk. I'm a great jumper. He's not saying, I can't do this. I can't do it. So he's building confidence in himself by encouraging. Well, also what I love about this page is how happy they all are. Jabari's happy, Dad's smiling, his sister's happy. I love that. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Man, I love the author's choice of words there. Kind of makes us use our senses and thinking and feeling that little girl up here off that diving board. So as she goes all the way to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. I love that. So they're kind of far away or up high. Changes how we see them. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Why do you think he did that? Why do you think he squeezed his dad's hand back? Have you ever been standing next to somebody you care about and you're kind of looking out maybe at something hard? I think that squeeze of a hand means a little bit of encouragement and Jabari feeling safe with Dad. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder and he looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. So think about what's happening on this page, boys and girls. There's a big line of kids up here. And notice what's happening to the line. Where'd they go? Oh, thumbs up if you think they jumped in. Thumbs up if you think, I don't know, they ran away. Maybe they're playing some game. Well, it kind of looks like here's the ladder, right? So they're all up on the diving board and jumping in, and look what happened to the line. Who's still there? Oh, Jabari. Jabari started to climb. I love his courage. Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. So, what's changing with Jabari? Think about how he was thinking and feeling when he first came to the pool. And now he's with Dad and he's looking up. Now he's changed his mind. Maybe I can do this tomorrow, Dad. What's changed? Yeah, you're right. He's scared. So his being scared says, I'm not ready for this. So he's kind of talking himself out, right? So he's talking away his confidence. Goes another kid. Woo! Up, up, down, down, down. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loves surprises. So this is one of my favorite parts in this story. So what's happening down here? What's happening here? Do you notice how Dad is down lower with Jabari? Have you ever had friends or family kind of get down into your space and to your level and just kind of talk? What's Dad doing here? Think about that for a minute. I see them both smiling. He's definitely not getting yelled at. Looks like they're having a nice, peaceful talk. But also look at the words. It's okay to feel a little scared. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. This sounds like Dad's giving him some advice. Would we call that encouragement? Dad's encouraging him. Thumbs up if you've had somebody in your life encourage you at a time where something was hard or something was scary. And I remember in our little spot of confidence that our encouraging others also helps our confident spot to grow. So Dad helped encourage Jabari, and Jabari's confidence is growing. And so does Dad's. We call that a win-win situation. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. And Jabari looked up and he began to climb. Up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. I'm getting a little scared for him right there. His toes curled around the rough edge. Some of my favorite pages. You gotta imagine yourself up on that diving board, boys and girls. Look down over the edge. Peek over. Oh my goodness, feel that. Are you scared? Do you think he's scared? I know I would be. And now look at him. Up above. What a sort of peaceful place to be too, way up there. And Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. Just like Dad said, just like Dad's advice and encouragement. Yes, he said, I love surprises, he whispered. So think of the lesson he's learning here. Dad said, just, do it, take a deep breath, and oh my goodness, look at the surprise, and he's ready for it. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees, and then he sprang up off the board, flying. Boys and girls, have you felt that flying? How many of you jumped off a diving board? Even if it's not a high one, but you jump off and look, I love this down here in the pool. Look. What are they doing? What's Sissy doing? What's Dad doing? Look at these other kids. Look at this other family. They're all celebrating with them. They're all cheering. Oh, so it helped build Jabari's confidence spot too, having other people encourage him and cheer him on. And Jabari hit the water with a splash. Can you feel that water hitting you? I can. Feel it. Splash. Get you all wet. Think about that feeling. Bang. And down, down, down he went. And then back up. Whoosh. Feel that, boys and girls. Look at the smile on his face. Look at that joy. Can you feel his joy? Can you feel your joy? Whoosh. And maybe in that deep inside his heart too, I think he's got that happy giggle. And this is my favorite page. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What? Said his dad. And look, everybody's happy. He did it. He faced his fears. Dad helped encourage him. But they're happy for each other. I love that. Being happy that someone else was successful at something they set a goal to do. His goal was to jump today, wasn't it? And he almost talked himself out of it. Surprise! Surprise! Double backflip is next. What happened? Oh my word, a double backflip? I thought he was scared of jumping off that diving board. Oh my goodness, he got more brave. He did it. And we'll zoom in closer. He did it. And now look, he's ready to go again. And he's ready to challenge himself even greater than the first one. I would call that success and happiness. And would you agree, there is his confidence spot? Absolutely. And that, boys and girls, is Jabari Jumps. Maybe visualize as I end the story. If you close your eyes for 3 seconds, visualize his jump and doing his double backflip. Visualize him in the air and all the way into the water. But don't forget to visualize how you think he's feeling.